Snow.
Do something about it if you want. Nice.
I did it. Tiny one. He looks like tiny.
And his
Okay.
and get the very bottom color, so it'll be harder to see.
So now it's going down.
Yeah, I had some.
He's the one. Speak later. Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Going With The Ganongs. Welcome back to another video. As you can tell around me, winter is officially here. But this week we got our first snowfall. It was about 15 centimeters. It's actually really late this year compared to usual. Usually we'll get snow and then by Christmas time it'll have melted, and Christmas is rarely white around here. And then after Christmas time we'll usually start getting storm after storm through January, February, and we start piling up the snow. This weekend we spent some time away with friends, and then today we have essentially a few hours this afternoon to get something done. What I'm gonna do is start building the shelves for our shed. We really need more storage organization in there, so we need to get some shelves made so that we can store all of our totes in easily accessible areas, and then get that kind of squared away so that there's more room for some of our other things. We got some 2x4. We need to go into the shed and figure this out before the end of today. We'll have some shelves for organization and just have that shed a little bit more organized for the winter. Oh! That way? Do it however you want. Alright, over here behind me are these shelves that we worked on last time we shared a video, and you know, just some different things up there, and those shelves have been super useful just to get some stuff up off the floor. So this is the front wall. The door is right over here beside these shelves. On the back wall, the opposite of that, so this is a little over 8 feet wide. What I'm gonna do is build shelves that are the whole way across the back wall, pretty much up to the ceiling, so that we can store all of these totes in there, across the ground and then across the shelves, to get them up and out of the way, and in a way that we can, you know, access the one at the bottom or the middle without having to move everything. Because right now it just looks like this, And this is not ideal if you need to find something in a bin. And a quick note on this for anybody who does not live off-grid, in a 392 square foot cabin with 2 adults and 2 children, this is not a lot of stuff. We got a comment on our last video of somebody saying that it looks like we have a lot of junk in this shed. Guarantee you, if you have a normal house, you have a lot more junk than we do. These are all tools. This is empty. And then back in here, we have clothes. We have seasonal items like Christmas decorations or seasonal clothes, camping items. But this is all of our possessions other than what's in our cabin. In the cabin is really our clothes that we wear on a daily basis, our shoes that we wear on a daily basis, coats, that kind of stuff. So no, we don't have a lot of junk. All right, enough of the justification. Let's just get to it. Also, this is a chainsaw mill that my brother lent me. I have not had the chance to try it yet, but I have a lot of cedar and a lot of balsam, and my little chainsaw will be able to handle that with this chainsaw mill. So we're gonna start doing some chainsaw milling and making stuff out of our own lumber. This is proof right here that I am truly a Canadian. The only place I can keep my hockey gear is in this outdoor shed.
What are you doing, Dad? Do you have an open one?
Log tongs? Another sign that we live in Canada. Couple snowboards here. If you're a snowboarder and from Canada, this snowboard was from Zellers. The cold weather curse in Canada. Batteries don't last long. Mind you, this battery was almost dead, but they don't last very long. So my plan from this point is to build another 2 of these, and then we'll attach them the same way across this back wall and into the side studs on the side walls. And then I'll add this in as like a center leg that I'll attach them all to. And I think for what we're working with, this is going to be more than strong enough. If I start to feel like it's not strong enough, what I would think of doing is adding in essentially a blocking right in here that supports right on top of this. But I think with what we're doing, most of these totes aren't heavy. And any that are, I'll put them down here on the floor on the bottom, and over time, we'll see. It should hold up. I don't think it's going to come crashing down. So. Far from finished, far from fully secured, but at least the general idea is here, and I can already look at this and tell that this shed is going to be a million times better with these shelves here at the back. Let's see. If it can hold me, it's probably going to be able to hold those totes. Alright, my camera died because it's cold. Well, I was putting that last support in, but it's done, fully screwed in. I just tested it with my body weight, and it's going to be strong enough for now for sure.
Dad, do you know how to put this? But how do you, what is that, Dad? Can I do this one?
Look at
It's all gonna go there.
me. This one should be able to go here.
This one. And this, that could be
A lot of diapers, that one.
a lot of, can I see a lot of diapers?
Yeah.
Those?
Yeah, well no, I don't know. I don't know exactly what.
Is that going to be good? That's not heavy at all, Dada. Let's try.
It looks much better, huh?
It does.
Somewhat of a success. However, a lot of these bins, I don't know, are just mismeasured really, but they're only sitting like a quarter of an inch on each side. So this shed feels a lot more put together. Things are not in the way. Also, before we got our first snow, I did not share this, but I did get, if you can somewhat tell, a tarp on the roof of this shed because all it was the underlayment, and we're just not going to get to metal on this shed this year. That would be one of the projects, many projects, but one of the projects I want to get to in the spring when the snow melts is get some metal. Hopefully I can find something discounted or reclaimed or something like that to get metal on this roof. But for now, it's tarped for this year, so the snow, water, everything's staying out, and it should be good. We've gotten rain and snow and it's done its job, so that works. And this shed, I mean, it's kind of come full circle now. This was the first project that we started. This was just full on woods. I mean, the pile of dead trees I cut is still there in the spring. And if you've been around for a while, you know that this was kind of one of our main things when the snow melted to get to. And this took a large majority of the spring, especially working full time. I mean, there's only so much time in a day, and you got to spend time doing other things and not just full blown building all the time. This shed really was our biggest project this year, and to be able to just after the first snow be able to get it to a place where it's starting to feel like it's actually serving its purpose functionally now. It's just kind of, it feels good to be able to get there. Today I have to admit defeat. As you can tell behind me here, this is the back of the cabin where the extension should be, but we've gotten a lot of snow before I was able to frame up that extension, but I just didn't get there. And sometimes that's just how this type of lifestyle goes. Other things come up, it gets pushed, and we didn't get there. We get snow in December, and almost every year, at least in recent years, we get rain often. In the forecast for next week is well above freezing and a lot of rain. So this snow, even though a lot of people look and it's beautiful right now, might think that we're in the winter, but we do this through December, back and forth, above and below freezing, so we may still get there, believe it or not. But for today, the sun is shining, it is just so nice outside, and we need to do a little extra snow removal with the snowblower. Ready, guys? Let's get to it. what kind of tree we need to find now, Luca?
Christmas tree.
You want to try to find a Christmas tree? I think we're going to find a Christmas tree.
What's that mean?
Oh, there goes. Timber! Woo!
That was close.
Anybody know?
Pretty.
That one's actually... Do you like it?
Yeah.
There.
And I'm a mover.
Now.
Je pense que j'ai sorti les décorations.
Here.